We know somebody's story, but we never know somebody's past. In life, it is important that one does not pretend to be perfect. Everybody is a human being. Everybody has a soul and a heart that can easily be destroyed. Although we face fears, although we face obstacles, we must not let it define us. Once you gain control, you gain identity, you are a person who can live a life without fear. We must realize that fear is the unknown, and that is why when somebody is so happy, so content, they fail to imagine what if. I am not asking people to understand the words that I speak. Instead, I want people to learn how a girl who thought she was so invincible became a girl with no identity or no meaning. Your heart is suddenly no longer your heart. You are now a prisoner of your past. Without control, you are not living a life that is true to you. People learn the hard way, a way that questions a lot about one's life, one's identity, and one's actions. We are not our mistakes. We are not our struggles until we allow them to be. Memories are the architecture of our identity, yet are not to be left in a heart so deep that you are living by them. Therefore, when we learn to let go, you realize that your heart has the courage to be broken without losing who you are. However, society's expectations versus the actual reality of our situation does not always account for an already weakened heart. I speak as an individual. Do not speak as an observer or someone who is trying to tell a story. A girl who was brought up to know the difference between what is right and wrong. We cannot see the future, which can be heartbreaking. We cannot plan what is going to happen, but what we can do is understand that those who have the least work the hardest. Those that have struggled the most are the ones who have felt the pain. Time is not always a healer, but acceptance is. A strong woman is a woman who forgets what happened to her, but never forgets what it taught her. We are born to die, so it is what we do in the middle that accounts for death and life. I speak with courage. Yes, I am not perfect. I am not what people think I am. I have suffered pain, loss, hardship, but I have learned lessons and I still continue to. I am a person, a story, a human being. Like anybody else, I am a person who is trying to live an ordinary life. The reason why I say this is because the world we live in does not always allow everybody to live a life of happiness. Some are given a life that is only short, others are given a life where fate takes them too early, and others are given a life of struggle and pain. That is why whatever life one is given, one must accept. If one's heart and soul continuously lives by why me, then one can never really truly live a life to its fullest. The past cannot be undone or changed, it can only be replaced with a memory. My main aim in this piece that I have written is to teach people to realize that one will never be brave if one does not get hurt. One will never learn if one doesn't make mistakes, and one will never be a success if one does not encounter failure. I write this with belief and acceptance that some people will judge the words that I have wrote, while others will embrace it. Yet one writes something meaningful. They don't usually share it simply because of criticism or hatred, but it was with the help of someone very close and dear to my heart who made me realize and understand that we should not care what others think or say. We are an individual. People accept who we are or they don't. One does not have to change to get people to like you. Lastly, the past can destroy us, and that is why we must learn to get up when we are down, to fight more intensely when we are struggling and in sheer pain, to come back when nobody expects you to, and stand tall and walk away from a situation or a place that is trying to bring you down. Once we have the ability to never give up, we have the ability to learn, accept, and embrace the future.